At Shate, Shate has been one that we don't have it as before. So Shate, an extraction of it is still occurring. If you heard the news just a couple of days ago, one of the guys was found, and then we have been able really also to monitor in terms of other areas where there would seem to be some activity of that. But it is not like before. So we have them much more like, more spread out. And now they are found more in very small groups. I think whenever we start to talk now about the primary or the main threats in the Chiquibul, there are two that really comes, to mind and based upon our in terms of our studies. Mm-hmm. And what we see, the first one is really the milpa and agricultural incursions.
Okay.
And then the gold panning. The gold panning has been one that we have not been able really to control.
Yeah.
Because of the remoteness, because it requires a whole different set of interventions. And we have wanted now really to bring it even much more clearly what really is happening with illegal, with the gold panning.
Yeah.
So if you notice, a couple of days ago, we actually showed on the newspapers about the gold panners. Mm-hmm. And so they have become even much more kind of self-contained in the jungle. So they carry their tools and they are very creative.
And
so this is a scale.
makeshift tools, yeah. This is what, bottle stoppers and a piece of metal.
And so in the jungle, as they are extracting the gold, they are able to weigh it. And so they know how much is actually being found in the forest as they're actually panning. And so they have their scales and they have their weights. We just started a program just during the month of August, which is in addressing the milpa incursions. And that is coming from the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, for example. The FAO has been able to support us with the illegal logging. It took us basically 4 or 5 years in terms of funding with the FAO, the Food and Agriculture Organization, to address the illegal logging. And then ultimately we realized that really to topple the problem we had to do it as a twin project, between Belize and Guatemala.